I look at that, a lot of people who are a lot smarter than I am look at what's happening up there, and they say, with such disrespect for God and law and order that this president has personified, it's no wonder that people are just dropping everything that America has always stood for. And when he sees people rioting and is on the side of the terrorists in the Middle East and elsewhere, why wouldn't people start rioting here? And what has he said about that? Nothing. He hasn't said anything about it. You know, he's got to be strong, and I don't think he's capable of being a strong president. And I think that's why that's happening. ISIS is very similar, because ISIS is the strongest. They're so strong and so mean that all the Taliban and the rest of them are afraid of them. And right now they're beheading people, and they know we have a president who's going to let this continue. He can make threats, but he won't follow through. And so it's coming home to roost. And we saw, and then you have the media on their side. You remember when the guy with Pearl was his name, was beheaded? It was a Wall Street Journal, I think. They never showed any of that on TV because the liberal media doesn't want people to see how mean these guys are. And when I talk to people like Netanyahu and our closest friends and allies in the Middle East, and he shakes his head and says, "I don't understand." He said, "Here in Israel, when any of our people get on a bus or go in a coffee shop, they know it can be blown up. Why don't the American people have that same concern after 9/11?" And he doesn't understand. And then he said, "Why do we?" I can't repeat what he said about this because it's private, but let's just say what he was thinking. And he said, why is that you have a president for the first time in the recorded history of America, where since their independence in 1948, has been on the side of the Palestinians instead of the Israelis.
So we should still be continuing to support Israel.
Absolutely, support Israel and support the military in Egypt. A lot of people and a lot of Republicans don't understand that in 1979, the David Accords, they made a commitment to support Israel, and they've kept that commitment since 1979. People don't understand it. I remember they're saying, well, because they had a bad president at one time, we're going to not send them any more F-16s. Well, that's a different form of government. You have the military, and then you have the political government. The military has consistently been our friend and their friend. So there are a lot of complications in the Middle East.
Very good. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.